Hey YouTube world, my name is Matt Schwartz. I am the Welding Geek, and in this episode, I'm going to be showing you how I made this belt system for my Mandalorian build. Stay tuned to the video. Alright, I'm going to show you what I'm going to make my belts and stuff out of, my waist belt and my pouches and all that stuff. Just a quick overview of what I'm using. I went on Amazon and I bought these military surplus belts with these suspender type things. Just go over your shoulders like this with the belt. They're like 30 bucks, I think. They came with these and 2 pouches and a bigger pouch with a canteen in them. And I'm going to repurpose all this stuff to make it look more swarzy. So how I'm going to go about doing that is the belts are going to sit, and I'll show you, parallel around my waist. I'm just going to attach the pouches like they are. But these suspender things, my plan is to make them a drop leg pouch, something like this, where it'll be hanging off my belts. And these pouches are going to sit hopefully like that. And one I may actually use to do a canteen in, and the other one I'm going to make a set of binoculars, Swarzy style binoculars for the other pouch. To do that, I've found this, let me move all this out the way, kind of cool material. I think this stuff is used on backpack straps. It's nice green, and I'm going to just basically cut it to the shape I want, put a couple hems on it, and attach the 2 belts to that. So that's what I'm going to start doing. So let's get rolling on that. Alright, so what I want to do here is lay out both of my belts just so I have the correct width on this in length. I actually want, that just should actually be the right width there. And I actually want to overhang a bunch so I can tuck it underneath. So it goes, oh yeah, I'll be able to show that better than I explain it. So I'm just going to lay this out and get my little swatch cut out, full length of that, and we'll put some hems on it. Alright, I'm just going to do simple hems on this all the way around to give it a nice finished edge. Forward, backwards. I'm following this edge just along the side of my foot here. Make it nice and even. Alright, done with that sewing part of this belt build. Alright, so I've decided to use these copper leather rivets to attach our belts onto there. And how these work is you have a stud, you've got a washer that has a slightly smaller hole in it, and there's a tool, and you just hammer them down and squeeze this down. You cut the excess off, and then you round over the edge. So I'm gonna put a couple of these in here just to hold them onto the backer here, and I'm gonna see how that works. All right, so attempt number 4, 5, 4. The brass rivets didn't work as well as I wanted. So what I did is I actually stitched on the belt with a sewing machine. And now I also realized now I can't get my pouches on there because you can't get through here. So I'm going to leave this one the way it is and use it as either my bottom or my top, just depending on how the pouches look. Now I got to figure out how I can get this one on with just a couple, probably tack it down the middle in a couple spots, just work my way down with a wide zigzag stitch in between all these rivets. That way I can get the pouches in between there and the drop leg things on there. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do now to see if this will work. That looks pretty good. And we'll just put the zigzags. All right, now that I got my two belts attached to my underlayer here, I'm gonna go ahead and try to put on these pouches, kind of something like this. I'm just gonna monkey around with this until it looks right. So let's get rolling on that and see how this comes out. Okay, I have finally got all my pouches and parts that I wanted on here situated. It came out pretty awesome. It took me a little bit of time, a little trial and error to get it exactly how I wanted. But what I'm gonna do now is actually put on the rest of the kit. Put this on and see how it all goes together. I got the pouch for the binos that I'm going to do. I have my canteen pouch here, and it'll be sitting in the back. 2 pouches that'll be sitting here. And then I'm actually going to make a leather pouch or a leather holster for a blaster that I'll make eventually that will mount to this leg drop there. So I'm going to put this all on and we'll see how it all looks. All right, I am super stoked with how this came out. A couple found parts, couple sewn parts, makes an awesome looking Mando belt system, repurposed military surplus belts. And yeah, anyway, I'm super excited about this. I've got coming up soon the codpiece build, which this will just go up underneath, tucked like that. I got my knee build coming up. Anyway, if you enjoyed my video, I'd please appreciate it if you'd subscribe, like the video, and comment if you got any questions. Thank you so much for all your guys' support, and yeah, look forward to some more videos coming soon. My name is Matt Schwartz, and I am the Welding Geek. Thanks for watching. All right, Mando waist height. Ooh. I don't know if that was. Start over there. No, do it. No, yeah, go ahead. Stop it. Start over.